Greetings and salutations. Okay, got my glasses. You know what? I learned this about myself, and this was today, like this morning. Uh, I love to empower myself, but I love to empower others. I didn't notice that until like a couple of minutes ago or whatever, hours ago. I so I'm mixing my product together and everything, and I got to think, cause you know when you by yourself, you think about yourself. If not, something you working on. So, anyways, I'm mixing the product together, and all of it. And then I got to thinking, I was like, man, if I had never married blank blank, I don't know if y'all know me, but if y'all know me, y'all know who I married. And then I was like, man, if I had never met her, I would have never known that I could do X, Y, and Z. Like, I could really honestly hustle. Then I was like, my last ex, if she never had a fucking brilliant daughter that's a fucking genius, she's a fucking genius. This little girl is a fucking genius. Her dad, her grandmother, her grandparents, they all are smart. They very well read. They honestly, they they. I mean, so anyway, going back to the little girl, I'm not gonna say her name, but had I never met her and saw the way she researched just for like school, her homework, and shit like that, not only she loved to be educated, but she loved to know, like, know every fucking thing. And I was like, wow, had I never met her, man, I never would have started doing this. I never would have researched, like, my product. Like, what's the effect of it? Like, what can I do? Like, what does this do? Like, this product, all natural, what does this product do? What can it do? So I was like, man, had I never met my my last ex and her daughter, I never would have done this research. What I learned from her was like research. What I learned from the girl that I married, what I learned from her was hustle. Like, you can turn anything into a product. But what I learned from the ancestors was you can. You can take whatever you have in front of you and make it into something. So you probably saying to yourself, like, how, what the fuck, how? The fuck you mean by that? Well, I took what I had in front of me and turned it into a product, not knowing that the fucking product works. Like, it honestly fucking works. So anyway, I'm using my product on my lips and everything. And y'all know I smoke daily, daily. As a matter of fact, after I get off of here, I'm probably gonna smoke again. But my lips were black, black. And as y'all probably can see now. And then I was talking with my mom, and I was like, I noticed that she smoked cigarettes and shit. And I was like, she probably don't even know the cigarette smoke and just the cigarette butt and all of that stuff is all on her face, it's all on her lips, it's all everywhere. So let me put on my glasses. So I was like, man, if she used some on her lips and her face, man, this gonna be awesome. So I'm talking with my other aunt, another one of my aunts, and I was like, yeah, Auntie, blah blah blah. Not saying her name. I was like, well, 'cause you smoke, and and she told me how she ended up start smoking and everything. This crazy story. I'll let her tell y'all this story, but it's a crazy story. So, anyways, I was like, well, I gave her some of my product and everything, and she was like, oh yeah, I probably can't use this right here because I forgot to use some this morning, and I do need to get my teeth cleaner and whiter, and da 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 da. I was like, here's the product. You can do that. And I was like, and I packaged it all up, all well and everything. And I was like, my dreams is not big enough for my purpose. My purpose is bigger than my fucking dreams. That's what helped me out. I was like, I was thinking about that movie, Slumdog Millionaire, and how everything in his life ended up making him a millionaire, and he got the girl in the end. And I was like, everybody, everything. I appreciate y'all. All the frowns, all of the kickbacks, and all of the little bullshit artists that some of you were, and some of y'all wanted to see me fail. I get it. You all are so fucking needed. I didn't know how much y'all were needed though. Y'all are needed. Y'all were needed. Y'all still are needed. I look at my exes and the people that I thought weren't gonna be shit. Well, not all of them, but some people that I thought weren't gonna be shit, and I see them on Facebook. They married. They living a lovely life, and they got dreams and goals, and they meeting them. I mean, I was like, I can't even believe this shit. But why bet against black? That's what I'm saying. Why bet against black? Why bet against black? I mean, your ancestors made it through all of this bullshit. Why bet against black? Why bet against yourself? That's what I end up saying. Why bet against yourself? You look back on your 42 years. When honestly have you failed? Yeah, you made some setbacks. You made some mistakes. You made some fucked up mistakes. But when have you failed? Start thinking. I can't think of a moment where I honestly goddamn failed. If you look back on your life, if you are here right now, if you are here right now, you can probably look back on your life, and you probably saying this relationship was fucked up, but I learned this out of it. I don't do this anymore, or I start doing this. Man, I don't count it all joy, and that's in the Bible right there. And I don't even believe in the Bible anymore. But count it all joy. I count all my quote unquote failures, all my victories. I count it all joy. That I see them the same. I see them the same because I get joy out of all of it. Failures, victories. I get joy out of all of that shit because it all formed to make me who I am today. And no, tomorrow I'll probably be somebody different. I'll probably learn something different. I'll probably experience something different. I'm not bound to one thing anymore. That's what I'm saying. I was bound to old shit, old school shit for the longest. And old school shit is still cool. I still love my aunts. They made it with no college education, no higher education. They made it on their own. They're in their 60s. My mom and all of them. Sitting back like, that's crazy. And we sweating. We sweating. We created this fucking technology. We created the technology. So you mean to tell me, this is me. You mean to tell me I can't get into it? That's crazy. If we created this fucking technology, how come? I got to delve into it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I stopped doubting myself. I stopped listening to everybody else. It's not good to listen to everybody else. It's good to listen to yourself. Yeah, you know you better than you. You know you better than anybody else. You know your do's and don'ts. You know what you can and can't do. I envisioned myself walking. And so I started walking. No, I'm not walking like normal, I guess, quote unquote, human beings. No, but I'm walking. See, I could listen to everybody else and be all scared and, well, you have MS and, you can't do this. You probably shouldn't do it. You probably shouldn't do this. You don't do it. Don't nobody know what my body goes through like me. Don't nobody know what goes on in my head. Nobody knows this shit but me. Don't nobody know what goes on in your head but you. You stopping you. I stopping myself. Y'all got to understand this. Woo, 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 woo. I'm celebrating myself, man. I don't need everybody to celebrate me. Y'all be peace. Man, be peace.